banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. Is a blast.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35.
Hi, kitty girl. Don't worry, you can eat. Daddy's just getting some coffee. Yeah, hold on. Won't be long. I won't be long. So hold on. Be patient. Blue, 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 blue. Okay. There you go. You go over there, Daddy'll go over here. There you go. Go on, go eat. No, you don't get no milk for a few days. Yep. Go on, you go eat. Yeah, go eat. Go eat. All right.
5-yard line.
Here we go.
A quick slant taken by Chase. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete.
Yeah, fumble.
Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Can.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Fuck you, give me that ball.
And the ball's out. The defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer.
He gets free, and he will score. DJ Moore for the score. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead.
Visitors 7, Bengals nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards. And the Bengals first down.
On first down, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. He'll get this out wide. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
On one, ready?
3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Right in.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Right in.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
10 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Here we go.
2nd and 12.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. This one caught by Chase. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
11 MT. 11 MT. 180.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal.
Get it!
And this early on, they blocked the kick.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic 1st down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession.
Oh, one and done.
Into space. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way.
1 step,
yards
2 step,
for the
3
touchdown.
step. Hut.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start.
Turned
2
on
drives,
those
2 long touchdowns.
afterburners
But
and
then
he was
across
gone.
the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Victory smoke!
Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors move out on top, 14-0.
Bengals nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. They'll begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Now, Burrow.
Nope.
The defense has got it. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Well, you heard the saying, hear my prayer. Well, Lord, hear my roar.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. There's Zach Taylor.
Fucking Bengals Tigers are about to get banged.
They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. That one fine.
Pop those weasels.
And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. A give up
Get
the
the
middle. It's
fuck off me. Barbecue chicken in your pants.
And he'll take this one in. Chuba Hubbard has a touchdown. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On is Santos for the PAT.
Pow!
His kick is good. And the visitors are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Bengals nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
Run it, I dare you.
Return, here comes Davis.
Oh!
He lost the
don't do as you're told, bitch.
You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And
Put
now,
Swifty in.
Greg, they hand the ball right back to
Well,
him. Kickoff from
Swifty got
Mike, you
stuff.
know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete
Oh,
disaster.
you almost had me. Oh, get off me. Oh, yeah.
Cuba Hubbard for the touchdown.
Doubt me, motherfucking now.
And he's up to 11 on the season. So his big
Button
first half
smashing,
continues.
king lashing.
3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the visitors stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
I'm fine, ready? Let's get set.
No, not today, Junior.
Completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Catch left side.
Oh, yeah, you better
Made
run out of
by
bounds.
Higgins.
I was about to smear you.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Cook.
Short one. It's
Oh, bitch, you should have held on to it, big dog.
And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down,
That's interference.
it's ultimately how they're able to
Damn
take the ball
right
away.
that was pass interference.
Automatic first down.
On 1st and 10,
The
it's
tight end
Williams.
out of Michigan, Colston Loveland.
Michigan, Holston Loveland. And he will get into the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the visitors keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. complete to Sample, the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Second down, Burrow. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. It is brought in.
That's why we got you early in the draft, buddy.
For the score. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back.
Oh! Fight for that catch, buddy!
Has a touchdown. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the visitors add on to their already sizable lead.
56. Bengals nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. Dot! Dot! Dot!
Burrow. Oh, a loose football. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball. They are very fortunate to get another shot at it.
Here we go.
It is second down and goal. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Here we go. 11, right 80. 42.
Gesicki, the man in motion. The ball comes out. And it will be another
Determination!
turnover as this defense does it again. And the defense has to feel good about that. 4th and goal, they come up with the big play and end this drive.
In this case, Mike, the defense is thinking turnover on downs, but in this play, they actually force the turnover in the process and make a huge goal line stand to keep the offense out of the end zone.
And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Williams now to throw. That's out to Burton, the wide receiver screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's been a one-sided affair to this point. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. On 3rd down, here's Swift. Give him 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burton. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space.
That is caught. What a throw. DJ Moore.
Dimer!
Touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him now.
That was a dimer.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
punt is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the visitors will add one more onto their big lead.
Bengals nothing.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Here's Brown. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. From the 31, here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
On second down, a run with Hubbard. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Oren Burks there on the stop. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will go all the way. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown.
When in doubt, roam out.
3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors stretch things out even further. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
Yeah.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing big.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 8.
11.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion
Big
left.
13. Big 13.
On the carry is Pira. And he's got it. Remove the chains. First down at the 47.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
Brings up second and 9.
Play action now. It's
You're
Burrow.
fucked.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Gervon Dexter. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
On 2, ready?
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Come on, ready?
Here's first and 10.
That's good.
Here we go.
For a Bengals first
Right,
down.
80.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
Gesicki, the man in motion. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Third and 8.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down straight ahead.
No gain on the play.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Another
6.
run here with Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. And that will be a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Result.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down.
Here's Williams.
Yards to go.
That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's another first down. First and 10.
To throw, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5.
Williams pass.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Game brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
32, 32, 32.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on third and goal? And he's
wide open.
Otunze.
Somebody forgot their blocking
His
assignment.
second touchdown of the afternoon. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the visitors add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Gun. Start.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On first down, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 40.
Now second down. The ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. That is caught downfield by Otunze. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. It is a touchdown. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Santos, good on the extra point. And the visitors tag on one more to their lead.
Bengals nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to
You
Brown.
fucked up.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
The offense retains
Here we go.
possession.
Hey, can.
Now, Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a gain of a
3rd
yard.
and 2. Here we go.
3rd down and 2.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
Here's Burrow. A loose football. It is picked up by the defense.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Quick slant, looked in by Moore.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
On second down, it's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Caleb Williams has a touchdown.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Going to get coffee.
Is Santos for the PAT. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Halftime.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Crazy. And he'll work this one